The other quarterback I did have a question on is Drew Brees, quarterback 18. I mean, man, this is a guy who has, never been below the top 12 quarterbacks in fantasy points per game since going to the States, other than 1 year. So, 11 out of since joining that team, it's been top 10, 13 out of 14 seasons in fantasy points per game, 92% of the time. Him and Sean Payton have obviously been just this beautiful marriage. And even last year, he missed a bunch of the season. And even still, in only 10 games, 7 of those were top 12 quarterback weeks. He was 5th in touchdowns in only 10 games, 2.7 touchdowns per game. I mean, that's a 43 touchdown pace. They signed Manny Thomas, who to me is a perfect fit for what this team does. He did all that without a clear number 2. I don't know. I'm still buying that one last great year from Drew Brees. Obviously, you're not at quarterback 18. So what has you so down on this guy?
Well, I'll tell you what, fantasy football, is supposed to be fun. And what's not fun is when your quarterback drives his team down into the red zone and they pull him off the field, or they put him at wide receiver. And another quarterback comes in and he takes the touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I mean, that's only going to happen, I don't know, 7 times out of the year, although that's 7 bad tilts. And then, they paid Taysom Hill like good money. And they also went and got Jameis Winston. And they have one of the most talented teams in the league. They have a very, very talented defense. They have an unbelievable offensive line where they can like pound the ball down their throats whenever they want. So there are actually a lot of factors working against Drew Brees. He doesn't add value with his legs, and I think that a lot of these quarterbacks that were great for so long as pocket passers, they're being phased out a little bit. And I think that Drew Brees, to some extent, is that. I think he's going to have a good season in real life. I do not want Drew Brees on my fantasy team. I would like him a lot better if I could get Drew Brees and Taysom Hill's fantasy points together when I draft Drew Brees, but that's not an option.
Yeah, team quarterback, unfortunately, is not the play we have there. So some factors going against him. I see that, but man, I don't know, just such a historically consistent guy. And I do think Manny Thomas will bring that. Manny Sanders, rather. Manny Sanders could bring that offense back to the days where they were just unstoppable moving down the field. But we've also, you're right in the sense that we have seen Sean Payton trying to move to a run heavier thing to protect Drew Brees at age 41. There's certainly some deficiencies there. So when they won the Super Bowl, even it was a run heavier base Saints team. And these last couple of years with Ingram and Kamara, we've seen that. So we might even see that heavier leaned into. So I get that case too. What is up, you fantasy wolf? Thanks so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, share your thoughts in the comments, check out some more videos, and join the newest Wolfpack by subscribing below.